Hi, and welcome back. We are going to continue the journey of the Vi. Let's see. I do think we're just gonna run over, start with the killing fields, and at the same time do the Harvest Golem mystery. And on the way, we're gonna kill some fucking Gortusks. That's a Bruceweed. I can't take Bruceweed yet, can I? Nope. Alright, let's put on the radio. This is weird. Hmm. There are always so many people killing the, let's say, the harvest condoms. So it's really hard to do the quests. Let's see here. I'm gonna grab you quick. Yes, thank you.
Products you never knew you needed. Then we're up those stiff joints with our unliving yoga classes. Ideal for achieving inner peace or just popping your joints back into place. Paladins, ever felt weighed down while trying to channel the light? Try Holy Light Diet Water. 0 calories, 0 heresy. 100% righteous purity. Holy Light Diet Water. It's enlightening.
All right. Let's see here. Fuck me. Yeah. The fucking most badass gore tusk ever, apparently. those. There's a church over there. What the fuck? Okay. Let's do some herbing. Swift Tesla is nice. Okay, oh. That dust devil is scary. For fuck's sake, come on. There are too many novels. Yep. I am playing for survival. Taking it easy. Not doing stupid shit.
The World Tree and the Emerald Dream.
Oh, lore
Birth
time.
of Eternity. For many years, the Night Elves worked tirelessly to rebuild what they could of their ancient homeland. Leaving their broken temples and roads to be overgrown, they constructed their new homes amidst the verdant trees and shadowed hills at Hyjol's base. In time, the dragons that had survived the Great Sundering came forth from their secret abodes. Alexstrasza the Red, Ysera the Green, and Nor's Dorma, the Bronze, descended upon the Druids' tranquil lands and surveyed the fruits of the Night Elves' labors. Malfurion, who had become an archdruid of immense power, greeted the mighty dragons and told them about the creation of the new Well of Eternity. The great dragons were alarmed to hear the dark news and speculated that as long as the well remained, the Legion might one day return and assault the world once again. Malfurion and the three dragons made a pact to keep the well safe and ensure that the agents of the Burning Legion would never again find their way back into the world. Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, placed a single enchanted acorn within the heart of the Well of Eternity. The acorn, activated by the potent magical waters, sprung to life as a colossal tree. The mighty tree's roots grew from the well's waters, and its verdant canopy seemed to scrape the roof of the sky. The immense tree would be an everlasting symbol of the Night Elves' bond with nature, and its life-giving energies would extend out to heal the rest of the world over time. The Night Elves gave their world tree the new name Nordrassil, which meant crown of the heavens in their native tongue. Norsdormu, the Timeless, placed an enchantment upon the world tree to ensure that as long as the colossal tree stood, the Night Elves would never age or fall prey to sickness or disease. Ysera, the Dreamer, also placed an enchantment upon the world tree by linking it to her own realm, the ethereal dimension known as the Emerald Dream. The Emerald Dream, a vast, ever-changing spirit world, existed outside the boundaries of the physical world. From the dream, Ysera regulated the ebb and flow of nature and the evolutionary path of the world itself. The Night Elf Druids, including Malfurion himself, were bound to the dream through the World Tree. As part of the mystical pact, the Druids agreed to sleep for centuries at a time, so that their spirits could roam the infinite paths of Ysera's dreamways. Though the Druids were grieved at the prospect of losing so many years of their lives to hibernation, they selflessly agreed to uphold their bargain with Ysera.
Why doubt goblin engineering? Sure, it's volatile, but so is my aunt's chili, and we still love that.
Oh shit, this was stupid. No, come on. Can do this. Come on, stop fucking me. Ooh.
Hey, Azeroth, hold on to your helms, because it's that time again. Everlook Broadcasting Co. is about to drop the hottest deals and products of the week. If you got something to sell, why aren't you on the list? And now, roll the adverts.
Tired of grave robbers plundering your resting place? Secure your crypt with Cryptkeeper locks. They won't get in, but then again, you won't get out.
Oh,
Why block a
they're
blow
coming
at
for
anything
me.
less than the heart of a mountain? Stone wall shields. They're not just durable, they're dwarven durable. Your foes will need more than a blacksmith to fix their broken pride.
The old church of Westfall is closed. Okay. Certainly look closed. Let's see here. Oh! The old church of Westfall. Upon opening the chest, you discover several old and worn-out items, various church tomes, and writings with a small, out-of-place letter resting atop. It looks aged and written in a shrewn handwriting, which reads, "Cover. We have done as you asked and have forced the old man out. David was a bit rough and injured him. We made sure to really send a message, and he won't be coming back. We even got the key and lock the doors tight. If anyone came back, they will soon understand that it is their time to leave as well. You should bring this information to a higher authority. Oh, oh. What? Come on. Thank you. Level 16, baby.
Tried setting up a snow water slide in a winter spring? A frosty thrill ride, right? emergency reception. On the bright side, the Flight Masters had a field day charging for unexpected aerial tours. Always an entrepreneur's silver lining.
Oh, I hate this. I hate waiting. Hell yeah. Fuck yes, I love drawing.
a few months after Nethergarth's
Lord.
completion, the energies of the Dark Portal coalesced and opened up a new gateway to Draenor. The remaining Orc clans, under the leadership of the elder shaman Ner'zhul, charged forth into Azeroth once again, intent on stealing a number of magical artifacts that would increase Ner'zhul's power. The Orcs planned to open up new portals in Draenor that would allow them to escape their doomed red world forever. Convinced that Ner'zhul was planning a new offensive against the Alliance, King Tyrannus of Lordaeron sent his armies into Draenor to end the Orcish threat once and for all. Led by Khadgar and Gerald Harlan, the Alliance forces clashed with the Orcs across the burning landscape. Even with the aid of the Elven Ranger Alleria, the Dwarf Curdran, and the veteran soldier Danath, Khadgar was unable to prevent Ner'zhul from opening his portals to other worlds. The tremendous magical storms caused by the portal's converging energies began to tear the ravished world apart. Ner'zhul, followed only by his most trusted servants, managed to escape through one of the portals as Khadgar fought desperately to return his comrades to Azeroth. Realizing that they would be trapped on the dying world, Khadgar and his companions selflessly decided to destroy the Dark Portal so that Azeroth would not be harmed by Draenor's violent destruction. By all accounts, the heroes were successful in destroying the portal and saving Azeroth. But whether or not they escaped the death throes of Draenor remains to be seen.
Hey folks, Zavo here, transmitting from, well, somewhere safer. Ever been to the Plaguelands? West or east, pick your poison. Figured with real estate prices booming elsewhere, there'd be a killing to make here. Pun intended. Scenic views of the haunting past was my tagline. I even threw in free anti-zombie kits, sold a plot to an adventurer, but he returned it when I realized haunting past wasn't metaphorical. Good thing I kept the deposit.
5 for nulls is just stupid. And I'm trying hard to not be stupid on this playthrough. It's rough. Ba-ba. Oh, they're standing so fucking close.
Hey folks, looking to give your business a little boost? Give Everlook Broadcasting Co. a shout. We got ears everywhere. And speaking of, check out these awesome products our pals are offering.
Salutations, seekers of knowledge. The Arcane Wonders Academy invites you to unlock the secrets of the arcane arts. Our distinguished instructors will guide you in harnessing the power of magic, just as we have done for generations. Join us and embrace your destiny as a student of the arcane.
Get an edge in the arena with a state-of-the-art Goblin Gladiatorial Goggles TM. Now, with target tracking and snack reminders, because in
Let's
the
see.
midst of
Strangle
battle, who
cow.
does not want a snack?
Hello, Goldshire locals and wayward adventurers. Tired of your weapons losing their luster? With just one application of Goldshire's
I
useful
can't take you.
elixirs,
Why not?
your blade will
You're
outshine even
85
any
and I am
blade
at
from Northshire Abbey's
81.
finest chandeliers. But
So
I've just
close.
applied some to my own weapon, and it's so beautiful. I want to get closer and. My eye!
Side effects may include excessive attention from thieves, sporadic bouts of narcissism, and the risk of being outshined by your own weapon. Please note, we are not responsible for excessive gloating or any unfortunate accidents resulting from unsheathed grandeur.
Hell yeah. My ability to actually hit is quite sad. So Brighthorn, I'm gonna need that.
Centuries ago, long before the invasion of the Orcish Horde, A mighty tower was erected in the ravine now known as Deadwind Pass. Aegwin, former guardian grown distrustful of the Council of Thrisval, used it as a means to hide and birth a child away from their watchful eyes. That child would grow to become the prophet Medivh, last guardian of Thrisval and the sorcerer responsible for opening the Dark Portal. While finding his demise within the tower at the hands of the Lion of Stormwind and Wind Lothar, his apprentice Khadgar, and the Alf-Orc Arona, the presence of the wizard can still be felt throughout Azeroth itself. Ever since, the tower is believed to lay empty and sealed off, although recent rumors suggest otherwise. The Dark Riders, Medivh's merciless relic hunters, gather powerful artifacts from the deepest corners of the Eastern Kingdoms. They're led by the gruesome Lord Blackwall II, who possesses the legendary side of Eluna, the mythical instrument with which the bloodthirsty Worgen were summoned into Azeroth. Thus the haunted halls are now filled with furry beasts, demons, and ghosts alike, all welcomed by the Karazhan steward Morose himself. Guarding the key to the upper chambers of the Forlorn Spire with his and death, the Castellan won't allow any unwelcome guest to disturb his master's chambers. Otherworldly and dangerous, the denizens of the lower halls pale in terms of veracity and terror compared to whatever lurks in Medivh's abandoned library. Overflowing with the magic of the ley lines, the upper chambers are an unstable place that no sane mortal should ever set foot in. Whispers of raging arcane elementals, vengeful ghosts, and the specter of Medivh himself circulate amongst adventurers eager or greedy enough to venture into the mortifying tower of Karazhan. Are you amongst those foolish enough to enter?
Well, that was cool. That was the Turtle Woes. Now, lore of Karazhan Halls. Awesome. To the backdrop of this, I'm gonna read the Old Church of Westfall too. We found this at the Westfall Church. It's been a long time since I heard anything about that place. Another abandoned relic of a potentially bright past. It's a shame what happened there, but it is a story that is much like the rest of the region. The western side of the Westfall was the first to be removed, and there are not many who remain who can give us information. Many of those farmers were either murdered or disappeared into secrecy. There is someone that I think of, Baros Alexton. He made something of himself after everything went down and became an architect in Stormwind City. You can find him in the Cathedral Square if you don't mind looking into this matter. Maybe he can give us some details about who ran the church or even what happened to it. Well, well, well. Don't mind if I do. Mm. Ooh, Thunder Fury in glasses, apparently. That's a cool lady. That's a cool lady. Hey, picklock. So this great and faint. Sure. And the deep tools. I guess I can get them from you. I guess correct. Why are you so creepy? The fuck is this? Can I just buy this?
Tower of Karazhan is a testament to the legacy and
That's weak.
downfall of the last guardian of Tirisfal, Medivh, creator and protector of Azeroth alike. Built by his mother Aegwynn upon a nexus of ley lines, its halls are filled to the brim with energy and magic radiating an aura of dread, mystery and fate. Ever since its master's death at the hands of Anduin Lothar, Khadgar and Garona the Half-Orc, it has been sealed shut, with its secrets and artifacts hidden from mortal eyes. However, recently, the gates of the tower have reopened themselves, and and new horrors have chosen Karazhan as their lair. The enigmatic Dark Riders, bloodthirsty Worgen, lingering spirits of the past, and manifestations of Medivh's unbound, rampant magic terrorize the labyrinthine spire. Prepare yourself to face the dangers and mysteries of Karazhan as a 40-man raid in our new content patch, Tower of Karazhan.
Those are just purely fucking stuff for their minds. It's just empty. I love joining just random guilds. It's suddenly you meet a awesome community. Right, waiting time again, I guess. The old church of Westfall, part 3. Oh, so you speak of that old church out in Westfall. It has been a long time since I've been there. An incredible long time. I must say that I do not believe I will be much of help. Most of what I can remember is the sun beating down on me as I walked there and back. The one who ran it was an old fellow, though. He was always quite nice and cheerful. He raised the spirits of many downtrodden farmers back then and helped out where he could. It's a shame that such a thing could happen to an honorable man. If you're looking for information, your best bet would probably be the cathedral here in the city. Find Bishop Farthing. He might have an idea. All right. Ah, a priest from Westfall, huh? Well, that is certainly familiar. There was only one church there. I recall him having had all sorts of trouble, from brigands to thugs who threatened to end his life. The light can be stress testing at times, but no one should go through something like that. He spent some time here in the Cathedral of Light before he moved on to Northshire Abbey. He helps out around there from time to time and goes by the name Brother Niels. Sure. Okay, so that's 80. We are not even close, so no need to push it.
Hey Azeroth, it's your trusty goblin pal, Zappo. Okay, so you remember those Nomelyon safe spot tours I was promoting? The ones promising drug-free zones and goblin-guided adventures? Turns out, might have oversold the safe part just a tad. But before any bounty hunters get ideas, let's set the record straight. It was most definitely my
Hmm.
Uncle Gazek's bright idea shiny things. So, if you got a bone to pick or a build to present, maybe see him first. He's got all the details and the gold, probably. Hey, Azeroth, hold on to your helms, because it's that time again. Everlook Broadcasting Co. is about to drop the hottest deals and products of the week. If you got something to sell, why aren't you on the list? And now, roll the adverts.
Paladins, ever felt weighed down while trying to channel the light? Try Holy Light Diet Water. 0 calories, 0 heresy.
I think I'm just
100%
gonna
righteous
make a lot of
purity.
these.
Holy Light Diet Water. It's enlightening.
Heyo, it's Zappo time. You ever tried Orcish cuisine? It's all meat good, fire good, meat fire very good. That's it. That's the menu.
Alright. I'm just gonna stand under here. Hope that no one's gonna kill me, and then I'm gonna.
We're Ironhead. Ye already know the best metal comes from the forges of Ironforge. So stay tuned for more metal.
Glad I'm back. No more tent. Am I talking? Yes, I'm talking. That's good. Let's fucking run then. I am a dolphin digging hole, digging hole, digging hole. I fucking love this song. We're actually using this song on our D&D live stream every second Monday to get the viewers hyped when we are getting ready to stream. Sing, sing, sing with me. Sing, sing, sing with me.
Sunlight will not reach the snow. Never seen the blue moon glow. One flies so high, feel a glass and dance on me. Stop your bellies at the feast. Stumble home and fall asleep, dreaming in a mountain deep. Born underground, grown inside a rocky womb. The earth is a cradle, the mountain shall become a tomb. Face us on the battlefield, you will meet your doom.
Well, that was fun and all, but I'm off. Awesome. Did not read. For fuck's sake. I'm sorry, Windrose. We're gonna make you a little lower. Then we're gonna. Okay, so you hear about the old church in Westfall, huh? Well, it's been a while since anyone asked about such a thing. The cathedral inquired what happened, but nothing ended up coming of it. The crooks got away with that, with what they did, and so I decided I would just retire to some peaceful corner, only to hear that they are now here in Northshire as well. I'll go over what happened when you're ready. It might be a bit. Alright. Well, where to begin? I traveled to Westfall and helped establish a church there. The locals were extremely friendly and religious folk themselves and assisted in whatever manner they could. Me and them both brought the community together, created strong bonds, and helped each other when we were able.
To give you
Oh,
business
hold on.
news,
Nope.
give
Sorry.
Broadcasting Co. a shout. We got ears everywhere. And speaking of, check out these awesome products our pals are offering. Need a
Already heard
combat
my.
buddy? Look no further and rent a pet for PvP from Zappy.
Now that you have heard my story, you can understand what has happened. If anyone is responsible for shutting down the church and the murder of the Easton family, my suspicions lay toward Carver Molson. He inherited the farmstead and was always greedy for more, even going so far as to join the Defiance. Hopefully, my information is relevant for you. Perhaps you can bring it to Brian Stoutmantle. He's in charge of the People's Militia. Sure, buddy. What is this with this horde just lurking? Carver Molson, that's a familiar name. He leads the various gangs and crews of thugs in the region. If the rumors and word from Bottom Nilsson are correct, then he is no doubt in possession of the missing deeds for both the Molson and Easton plots. There is an insider within Stormwind named Larry Ryder who has given us some information on the Defiance. Perhaps he knows information on how to find this Carver Molson. You can find him in Stormwind, usually skulking about the Pig and Whistle in Old Town. Okay, back to Old Town. Back to Stormwind. Sooner rather than later, I guess.
Foundation of Honor. Lord Lothar rallied the remnants of Azeroth's armies after their defeat at Stormwind Keep, and then launched a massive exodus across the sea to the northern kingdom of Lordaeron. Convinced that the Horde would overcome all of humanity if left unchecked, the leaders of the 7 human nations met and agreed to unite in what would become known as the Alliance of Lordaeron. For the first time in nearly 3,000 years, the disparate nations of Arathor were once again united under a common banner. Appointed as supreme commander of the Alliance forces, Lord Lothar prepared his armies for the coming of the Horde. Aided by his lieutenants, Uther the Lightbringer, Admiral Dalen Proudmoore, and Turalyon, Lothar was able to convince Lordaeron's demi-human races of the impending threat as well. The Alliance succeeded in gaining the support of the stoic dwarves of Ironforge and a small number of High Elves of Quel'Thalas. The Elves, led at that time by Anasterian Sunstrider, were largely uninterested in the coming conflict. However, they were duty-bound to aid Lothar because he was the last descendant of the Arathi bloodline, which had aided the Elves in ages past. The Horde, now led by Warchief Doomhammer, brought in ogres from its homeworld of Draenor and conscripted the disenfranchised Amani forest trolls into its fold, setting out on a massive campaign to overrun the dwarf kingdom of Khaz-Modan and the southern reaches of Lordaeron. The Horde effortlessly decimated all opposition. The epic battles of the Second War ranged from large-scale naval skirmishes to massive aerial dogfights. Somehow, the Horde had unearthed a powerful artifact known as the Demon Soul, and used it to enslave the ancient Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Threatening to destroy her precious eggs, the Horde forced Alexstrasza to send her grown children to war. The noble Red Dragons were forced to fight for the Horde, and fight they did. The war raged across the continents of Khaz-Modan, Lordaeron, and Azeroth itself. As part of its northern campaign, the Horde succeeded in burning down the borderlands of Quel'Thalas, thereby ensuring the Elves' final commitment to the Alliance cause. The greatest cities and townships of Lordaeron were razed and devastated by the conflict. Despite the absence of reinforcements and overwhelming odds, Lothar and his allies succeeded in holding their enemies at bay. However, during the final days of the Second War, as the Horde's victory over the Alliance seemed almost assured, a terrible feud erupted between the 2 most powerful orcs on Azeroth. As Doomhammer prepared his final assault against the capital city of Lordaeron, an assault that would have crushed the last remnants of the Alliance, Gul'dan and his followers abandoned their posts and set out to sea. The bewildered Doomhammer, having lost nearly half of his standing forces to Gul'dan's treachery, was forced to pull back and forsake his greatest chance at victory over the Alliance. The power-hungry Gul'dan, obsessed with obtaining godhood itself, set out on a desperate search for the undersea tomb of Sargeras that he believed held the secrets of ultimate power. Having already doomed his fellow orcs to become the slaves of the Burning Legion, Gul'dan thought nothing of his supposed duty to Doomhammer. Backed by the Storm Reaver and Twilight's Hammer clans, Gul'dan succeeded in raising the tomb of Sargeras from the sea floor. However, when he opened the ancient flooded vault, he found only crazed demons awaiting him. Seeking to punish the wayward orcs for their costly betrayal, Doomhammer sent his forces to kill Gul'dan and bring the renegades back into the fold. For his recklessness, Gul'dan was torn apart by the maddened demons he had set loose. With their leader dead, the renegade clans quickly fell before Doomhammer's enraged legions. Though the rebellion had been quelled, the Horde was unable to recoup the terrible losses it had suffered. Gul'dan's betrayal had afforded the Alliance not only hope, but also time to regroup and retaliate. Lord Lothar, seeing that the Horde was fracturing from within, gathered the last of his forces and pushed Doomhammer south, back into the shattered heartland of Stormwind. There, the Alliance forces trapped the retreating Horde within the volcanic fortress of Blackrock Spire. Though Lord Lothar fell in battle at the spire's base, his lieutenant, Turalia, rallied the Alliance forces at the 11th hour and drove the Horde back into the abysmal Swamp of Sorrows. Turalian's forces succeeded in destroying the Dark Portal, the mystical gateway that connected the Orcs to their homeworld of Draenor. Cut off from its reinforcements and fractured by infighting, the Horde finally buckled in upon itself and fell before the might of the Alliance. The scattered Orc clans were quickly rounded up and placed within guarded internment camps. Though it seemed that the Horde had been defeated for good, some remained highly skeptical that peace would last. Khadgar, now an Archmage of some renown, convinced the Alliance High Command to build the Fortress of Nethergard that would watch over the ruins of the Dark Portal and ensure that there would be no further invasions from Draenor.
Sick.
Ladies, gents,
Alright, Harvest Golem Mystery. Good job. And all of them are of extraordinary quality too. I didn't think that you could do it. To be fair, that last adventure helping me, let's just say he got harvested, if you know what I mean. It is great to finally have someone who knows what they're doing. So, would you want to help me once more? I need something else to be done, and I cannot leave Sentinel Hill for now. You know I'm waiting for a shipment of supplies from Red Ridge, and it could arrive any moment. And you get a green. Fucking still horrible cloth items. I knew you wouldn't pass on another opportunity to earn some coin. Ever been to Stormwind City? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you have. In the northern part of the city, there's a district inhabited mostly by non-humans. Dwarves, gnomes, and even high elves lately. One of my dear friends, a gnomish engineer with a lovely name, Lilium, lives there. I need you to tell him that Huon sent you. He will give you a paper, a blueprint even. You know what a blueprint is? Good. So, take the blueprint, come back to me, and I will pay you. Easy enough. Good luck. Well, goodbye for now.